like me, you've dreamed about winning the yearly Princess Margaret Foundation Lottery Grand Prize home in Oakville. And for more than 10 consecutive years, each of these prize homes has been built by the same company, PCM. They're a premium luxury home builder based in Oakville with a strong focus on service and obviously quality. Luca Filice is the general manager and he's with us in studio today. Good to have you here, Luca.
Thanks for having me.
Not just more than 10 years. The 2019 home will be your 12th?
It'll be our 12th lottery home that we built for Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation.
Amazing. And we're going to talk about why that is, because they trust you to get the job done every year. We'll talk about why. Tell us a little bit more about PCM, what that stands for.
Sure. So PCM stands for Project and Construction Management. That really is what you said. Our focus is quality and service. That's what we're known for. Especially in Oakville and Mississauga, that's our primary markets that we work in, but we do service clients throughout the GTA, and we typically build nothing but luxury homes.
Wow. I mean, you could call yourself a custom builder, but you really like the term project management. Why is that important to you?
That's really our key area of success, is our ability to plan and organize. So project and construction management is really all that building a custom home requires, and we do that very, very well.
Well, compared to what other builders are doing, you're able to meet those deadlines whenever and do whatever those customers ask, right?
Yeah, we can build a home of the highest quality at a fraction of the speed of a typical custom home builder, and there's really no secret to that. It's just we're very organized.
And I suppose one of the ways that you can do that consistently and build this stellar reputation as being able to get the job done quickly and efficiently and with the highest quality is the people you involve in the process, right?
Absolutely. So really the planning starts with proper architects, proper interior designers. Without that level of detail in the plans that they provide, you could not build a luxury home in the speed. And we're typically completing these homes in a 6-7 month window, whereas most other builders take well over 12 months, some even 2 years.
Oh, I hear horror stories like that all the time. People still haven't moved in. It's been 3 or 4 years.
Absolutely.
So you're not changing your minds all the time. You're not having to deal with people or mistakes in the planning, because those details got worked out in the beginning.
Absolutely. It's more in the planning to avoid the mistakes. Clients can still make changes, make adjustments throughout construction, but it's the initial plans, making sure that you've created the proper scope of work for your sub-trades, for your suppliers, ordering materials that have long lead times so that when we're expecting it to show up on site, it's ready.
And that's when you need it, so you're good to go when it arrives.
Yeah, so that's really how we control the quality and the speed, and it's really just planning.
And it's no wonder that because of that attention to quality and detail, the people behind the Princess Margaret Lottery Dream Home come to you year after year. Now, the one that's the 2018 home is your 11th, so you're already working on the 12th home.
That's correct, yeah. So usually by the time we finish one, we're in the design phase and the preliminary planning for the following years.
Right, because the home for the 2018 lottery was finished in July.
It's finished in July, yes.
So you're already well underway for the 2019 home.
Correct. And it's just, again, you have to be organized and you have to plan it to meet those deadlines that we have from our client.
I bet now that you've been doing it for 11, now the 12th year, you've got it honed down to a science. You know what people want. You know what's going to make people buy those tickets because they want that home.
Correct. I mean, that home is a dream home. So we have to make sure that the plan is executed, and we have some very tight deliverables on that, so we need to ensure that it gets done.
All right, I'm dying to see inside this house. Take us through is it more than 7,000 square feet, this home?
It's around 7,000 with the living space in the basement.
Wow, and it's on Maple Grove Drive, just a spectacular area of Oakville.
Yeah, that's Southeast Oakville prime real estate.
Designed by, the architect's name is?
Richard Wengel.
Okay, and the interior design by none other than?
Brian Gluckstein. So that to us, that's a very winning combination in doing these homes, and the timing of them. Without the type of work, the professionalism that those two firms have, we would never be able to do these projects.
All right, take us inside. Look, the outside, of course, spectacular.
The outside phenomenal design. The proportions are all right. It's a beautiful stucco made to look like a limestone finish. It's fantastic, the exterior.
But you go inside and it opens into this gorgeous expanse that never feels too big. It still feels cozy somehow.
Yeah, it's very in tune to what the typical family in Oakville would like. So for me, I really enjoy the kitchen and the family room area. That's probably where my own family would spend the most time. So, and that's, very relevant to an Oakville household.
Everybody wants that gorgeous master suite.
Master suite is great. It has a huge walk-in closet, and then the bathroom is complete custom stonework on all the walls in the shower, on the ceilings. It's just fantastic.
It makes me feel like I'm in the spa.
Yeah, it has a spa feel for sure.
So, how did you get such high ceilings in the master bedroom?
So what we typically do in our homes with the designer is we vault the trusses on the second floor. So we're really not infringing on any height restrictions, but you get that, you turn in what is a normal 9-foot ceiling into something that feels like a 13-foot ceiling. And it's just really vaulting trusses and having the trusses go into the attic.
Those little details make all the difference.
Absolutely.
As does having some fun place to go when you have people over, when you just want to let your hair down. You've got a bowling alley inside the house.
Yeah, so this is a first for us as a builder and for Lottery Homes to have a bowling alley. So it's a full 2-lane bowling alley, and there's a games theme in the basement, and also there's a full putting green in the outside of the backyard.
Oh man, you're gonna have so much fun in this house, whoever wins it.
Good house for entertaining.
I'm just trying to think of the mechanics of a bowling alley. Like there's a lot going on there that you've got to fit in. How on earth not every builder could handle something like that.
Yeah, so again, there was a lot of planning involved with that. It's a new supplier that all of us had to work with, so it was just getting their requirements in terms of what they needed for power and then sizing, and then actually coordinating the delivery of these massive units, because it's all modular, and we had to do that actually in framing stages of the home. So it's a finished piece of furniture, for example, that would have to come in when the house is a war zone. So that takes a lot of planning, and it was really tough getting that right. But we managed to do it and not damage anything.
There's that putting green you mentioned. Mm-hmm. Spectacular. The whole outside has been designed so beautifully.
Yeah, so we use a firm, Stribos, Bear & King, who are our landscape designers and our arborists. So they're responsible for all the landscape work, the planting, the layout of everything on the outside. And that's another firm that's consistent on Lottery Homes every year.
This home is such a great example. Any home that you build, so beautiful to look at. But what's so important is what goes on behind those beautiful finishes, right?
Absolutely.
That's the true importance of what
Absolutely.
you do.
So what PCM is really known for is the way that we build. We call it the superstructure. So unlike most builders or designers that build everything to minimum building code, what's fundamental about our homes is there's nothing that's done to minimum building code. The structure is way over designed. So for example, the foundation will be much bigger than what minimum code suggests that you do. There'll be rebar, our footings would be much larger, our framing, the gaps are much tighter, so the compression of the floor, for example, you'll get much less bounce or no bounce in our homes. And that's something that most people don't see, but that's common in every single home that PCM builds, whether it's for a lottery home or for a custom home client.
And anybody walking through this lottery home or any of the homes that you've built will want to know more about you. How can they get in touch with you so that you can start building their dream home?
They can go to www.pcmnow.com, and there's many examples of the types of homes that we've built, and they can reach us on there.